Hi guys, and welcome to another YouTube. I'm your host Sophia, and today I have the amazingly fabulous Frank in the house.
Hello, and hello to you.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to see you again, and thank you for coming.
Oh my gosh, always a pleasure coming here to Wigs.com. You know that. I love coming here.
We love having you.
Thank you.
But Frank, aside from us just wanting you here,
yes,
you're coming with gifts and something new.
I am. I'm coming to you with 3 new Raquel wigs. Brand new collection, right? 3 really cool different styles that we probably haven't had in the Raquel collection. So something different, right? So we're excited to always show you guys something different and new.
Yes.
Right.
And this is the fall collection.
Yes, this is our fall collection.
Already I have one on my head. But before we get into the style, we want to show you the cap construction.
Yes, perfect. So you guys, here's what we're going to look at. This first one that Sophia is on is called Black Tie Chic. And Black Tie Chic is constructed as such. You have an ear-to-ear stretch lace, glueless lace, so you don't have to do any glue on this. This just conforms to the shape of your head. Then we have a full mono top on this design. So a lot of parting options, lots of flexibility, and also gives you the appearance of a lower density. And then we have velvet ear tabs and nape for your comfort. And of course, on this one, we have the Memory Cap 3. So for those of you who aren't familiar with the Memory Cap 3, what that means is the actual lace material that we put here, the stretch lace, has silicone on it. So what that does, it gives it a little extra security. It makes the wig kind of adhere a little bit better for full day wear. And you can feel a little more confident that it's not going to shift and move.
Right. And earlier I asked you, is this good for people with or without hair?
Yes, absolutely. The thing is, I would suggest if you have bio hair and maybe you find that maybe it pulls on your hair a little bit, I would just say to wear a stocking cap over it and you can reduce the friction. Or what I tell a lot of people to do as well is you can take a little bit of talcum powder and it adheres to this and it kind of softens the grip a little bit.
Oh, I love that. And last question about that. We live in Texas.
Yes.
It's hot.
I know.
If you do not,
I know.
If it's directly on your head, is it going to come off? Is it going to slip because you're sweating? And how do you prevent that?
It shouldn't. It really shouldn't, because obviously you have adjusters along with this. You can tighten it down a little bit if you feel like you might slip a little bit, but I don't think you're going to experience that. Again, also you're talking about Texas being hot. That's what all this open wefting is for. It's breathable, right? So the heat from your head escapes through there. So hopefully you're not going to perspire too much while wearing this wig.
Perfect, perfect. I love that. So now that you guys know about the cap, let's get into the style.
Let's get into the style. Let me get my little brush here.
Yes, please.
So, Miss Sophie, you have the Black Tie Chic, and we're showing this today in the RL 5660. This is our color called silver, okay? And basically, what you're going to see here is it's a modified kind of new shag, if you want to say even like mullet cut, which has been very trendy lately. So what you're going to see is you're going to have a lot of pieciness, a lot of layers in through the top. So if you like that volume, this gives you that look. Then it kind of razor cuts into this shaggier back with a lot of texture, a lot of razor cut ends, and a lot of piecey movement. Then I'm going to turn you around. So see how these softer layers into the top just gradually move into the back? That's what gives this kind of contemporary shattered look. Of course, I always like, because I think it's very flattering, these longer pieces right along the jawline. I just think that always adds a little bit of femininity, flirtiness, and I think it's a little bit of a comfort thing. I think a lot of people find comfort in having those little pieces there, you know.
It is for
so,
sure.
Very flattering, very new and very fresh. You know, you've seen some shags before. You've seen that very like kind of full type of shag. This is not that. This is great for somebody who has like a round face or even a square face, because it builds the height here. So it kind of elongates the face. So that's great for anyone with that type of face shape. And also what I like to say, it's not a massive hair. And I think you were kind of wearing it earlier and you were kind of experiencing that. You don't have all this width and fullness into the sides like a lot of styles do. This one really is very sculpted and very like close setting to the face.
It very much is. It's deceiving, I think, because it looks like it's going to be heavy and overpowering, and I have a very tiny face. So the fact that I put it on and I was pleasantly surprised.
I know you were. Yeah. I think you kind of praying like, I don't know about this one, and then you got in, you're like, oh wait, and that's the whole process, right? You have to kind of go through it. I think it's really important to try them on and kind of experience it from a different perspective sometimes.
Exactly.
Even this color, Sophie, it's pretty light color, but even with your darker skin tone, it works, The silver has like some striations of like, if you want to call it like salt and pepper. So it's multi-dimensional as well. You're going to find that there's a lot of different hues within this. So, you can even see this, the shading in there. It's got some depth. It's got some contrast. And I think that's what makes it look really believable and actually very attractive for a gray, right?
It is. It's gorgeous. This is I know it's pretty much like a standard gray, I would say.
Yeah.
But I think it's very fashion forward. It's such a trendy gray. And especially everyone's saying, they want to go gray, they want to go lighter. And people not understanding youth wanting to do that.
Absolutely.
This is why we want to do that.
Exactly. Because it just looks cool.
It does.
I mean, if my own hair was that gray, I'd be wearing that color for sure,
Me too. Me too.
It's great too. The silver is a great color. If you're someone who's transitioning, let's say, like you're trying to grow, maybe your hair has been colored and you're trying to grow it out, or you're thinking about maybe going to all your natural color in a silver, this is a great way to try it out and see if you like it.
Yeah, I agree. All right. So that is that is everything for this style.
That's right.
Let's move on to the next one because I'm super excited.
We got two more. Okay, so the next one is a lovely little bob, and we'll put that on you. And this one is called Born to Shine. So I'm going to set that right there. You got the front?
Yep, I got it.
Okay, and I'm going to stretch this over Sophie's head. She's got quite a bit. You got quite a bit of hair back here, my dear.
I do. We were talking about how your hair grows.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're still able to get it on. And, find those ear tabs when you're at home. And that's where you have the wig on in the right position. So let me just comb this a little bit for you, Sophie. And then we'll talk about the cap construction so everyone can kind of see how this one is constructed. This one's slightly different than the black tie chic you just saw. Mm-hmm. So let me show you. Born to Shine has some of the same features. You're going to have that extended ear-to-ear lace in through the front. What you're going to notice on this is that we have a mono part instead of an entire mono top. So what that does is it extends all the way to the back. So you're going to get a nice, pretty strong part in that area, but you have some room to move it around. And then we go into wefting, which is going to create some more fullness. Again, with this, velvet ear tabs, velvet nape, adjustable hook and loop adjusters, and the memory cap 3. Right?
And quick question again with the cap. I'm sorry, I'm running through all these questions.
No, I love it. That's what we're here for.
But a lot of people wonder, why, how do you choose the side of the part?
It's very interesting. So we basically choose the part based on how the percentage of people are that part their hair in any one direction. This is usually the side that most people part on. However, because these are all heat-friendly fiber, I want to let you know that you have some options, right? It's going to take a little work, but not too much, really. You can actually move these parts to another side, but you might sometimes want to put a little bit of heat, okay, to kind of direct it. If you are very particular about your part and where you have it, then of course, you're never going to go wrong by getting something that's a full monotop, because then you really can just move it in any direction, and that's the beauty of it. So, but what I love about this is the Born to Shine. This is that very elegant, very sophisticated bob that you'd love to get at the salon every time if you're a bob wearer. But look at this, you have shorter layers in through the top. You have this wonderful graduated effect. So beautiful contour from the profile. This looks so like mod European bob, right? And then you have this nice sculpted back. And we were saying before, Sophie's got like some braids wrapped up in here. And even then, she can still wear this and it looked very believable. Again, layering into the sides, shorter layers going to something longer, but very nape hugging. And what I think is like the pretty thing about this particular style is, again, you have these longer pieces in the front, which just grace the jawline. Right? You have this real flirty fringe into the front. It's just long enough to not be annoying, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And again, a little bit of product, a little bit of hairspray will keep that off of your face as well. And but earlier when we had this on, you were kind of like, you had it on, you were kind of tucking it behind your ear. So if you're a tucker, because you're out there, if you're tucking your hair, this one looks really cute when you tuck it behind your ear.
It does. It gives it a whole new look. I feel I went from, classy to maybe I'm going out for the night and becoming a little edgy now. And it's so trendy.
I think so too. And you know what, with a great pair of earrings, because this tucks so nicely behind the ear, this could look really cool.
I was just
you know,
thinking that.
Yeah.
I was thinking some dangles,
right?
You know, oh,
I know.
Okay, sorry,
I know.
we're straying from the wig.
You're straying.
I also like the fact that you did mention these face framing, because it gives my jawline a sharper look.
Yeah.
Which it's not naturally there, but like it looks very
Right.
chiseled.
I was just gonna say, kind of carves it out a little bit,
Yeah.
right? And brings out the cheekbones and
Right,
all of that. You know?
right.
And I want to say, Sophie, too, we were not quite sure. This is the iced sweet cream we're showing Born to Shine in, and this is the RL 1622 SS. So you can see it's got that nice base in there, right? You got that rooted area, and then it transitions into this like kind of buttery beigey blonde, which really works well for you.
Yeah.
You know, because I think you tend to lean towards which colors most of the time.
I keep safe. Brunettes are my jam.
Yeah.
And so finding or going to blondes is very, very hard.
Yes.
And I've worked in this industry for years. But I recently found out I'm more warm and neutral, so cool works better on me.
Gotcha, yes.
Than the warmer blondes. But this one, this in 1923, oh my gosh.
Nice colors, I know. This one, I think if you are on the fence between a 1923 SS and maybe the 1622 SS, this one has less low light in it, but it's still very dimensional. And that's why I wanted to say, it's not like, there's different tones in through here. You can see this has like a nice deep beige blonde, and then you get into this ice creamy blonde. So, it's just sumptuous.
Yeah, it's like the perfect, dare I say that? I know a lot of people like 1923, but for me, this is like the perfect salon blonde.
Absolutely.
Why not? I don't have to ruin my hair and I can get it in a wig.
Right, no bleach with this one. No bleach, no toners, no nothing. We took care of that.
Thank you. Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much. I really appreciate that.
You are welcome.
All right, so last but not least.
She's been saving this for you all because it's one of her favorites. So we have for you a fun wig coming up. This one is called Big Spender. And while we have it available in a lot of other colors, this pink one is really unique and a special limited edition color to this wig. Again, with this, you're going to have the ear-to-ear extended lace front. You're going to have that full mono top. So you want to part it to the right, you want to part it to the left. You can do what you like. And then again, the velvet ear tabs, nape, adjusters, and the memory cap 3.
I love that.
All right.
So far, I'm loving everything.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that, because look, whenever we're trying to introduce something new, we're trying to think of different gaps in the collection, things we don't have, but also we're trying to think about the person who's going to be wearing it. And I think, you know, if you've been interested in like pink hair or any kind of like colored hair, but you've always been on the fence about doing it to your own hair because you've been nervous about it, or you find that a lot of them look very costumey and very fake, what you're going to find with the Big Spender in the pink is that with the full mono top and also the hand tying that is in here, it's going to just give you a very natural effect, right? And this pink is not just a one solid color pink that we're talking about. Again, with this, you have 7 to 11 blended tones. And you can see there's like a little stripe of lavender. There's a little bit of this pale cotton candy pink, and then like a pink taffy all running through this.
Yeah.
So the style on this is kind of like fun. It's meant to have like a little bit of wave and then go into like this flat iron ends. Now, as we've said before, all of these true to life fiber. So if you want to curl this bottom a little bit, you can. If you want to straighten out the curl that's in here, take a little blow dryer with maybe like a vent brush and you can soften that a little bit, make it a smoother transition. So you also have the benefit of heat-friendly fiber with this as well. So there's no limits with it is what I'm saying, I guess, right? You're limited by your imagination with it.
It is, yeah, very much so. And I love the fact that you guys, I'm going to predict this, did this to a very tried and true trendy style.
Yes.
You gave it color and pizzazz.
Yes.
So
because while this would look great like in a blonde or a brunette, isn't it nice to have the option to be able to do something maybe that you wouldn't do to your own hair, right? You're not going to bleach your hair and then put the toners on it and then want to change back to your brown hair on, you know, go from Monday pink and Thursday brown. Bad idea to do that in the salon. Do it with a wig, try this out, get something fashionable and stylish. And one of the things I think about the pink is it's so pretty.
It is.
And that it's good for women of all ages.
It is, very much so. Right now, I used to have a client, I'm thinking about her right now. She was a judge.
Oh.
So during the week, she had her wigs that were, you know, brunette, very subtle. And then on the weekends, she had pink and purples. And all I can think about is she needs this.
Yep.
She needs
That's how to do it. That's how to do it. You know, I mean, wigs offer people with their own bio hair options, right? You know, we think of a lot of times we're styling for someone who maybe is losing their bio hair, is going through treatments or whatever. There is that need out there, of course. So this style in like a regular, what would you say, like a chestnut brown would be lovely. But for that person who is maybe out there thinking, I just want to change my look, what better way to do it with a wig and have this color and then go back, like you said, to your attorney day job or your judge day job.
Right.
And just blend a little more, right?
Exactly.
But you got this for the weekends to really have some fun. So
I love this. I would wear this any day. Good thing I work at Wigs.com.
I know, it is a good thing. You are lucky.
But anyways, guys, that's everything for this new Raquel Welch launch. Thank you so much for coming today.
Absolutely. And thank all of you for tuning in and watching and checking these styles out.
And we'll see you next time.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.